Welcome back to another episode of the Face Mask Podcast. This is Orb, no doubt dog. We talk about football and hockey. Hockey season coming very, very soon, so stay tuned
Yes.
for the next episode. Next episode
I,
might be hockey.
I think it is.
Yep.
We're gonna do another episode until we do hockey. Yeah. Next episode, puck drop.
But we're talking about football right now, so all the football fans, hello. And we got a lot of stuff to discuss going on in week 3. Let's go with the top performers. Starting things off. Let's start this episode off with a positive note. The best performers of week 3.
There's a lot of negative notes, so yeah, let's start with a positive one.
All right, so Caleb Williams actually decided to play football this week, and he had 298 passing yards. He went 19 for 28 for 4 passing touchdowns. Pretty impressive game for Caleb Williams. Jonathan Taylor, 118 total yards on the ground and passing, and 3 total touchdowns. So Jonathan Taylor, very great game for him. Trey Tucker, the Raider, on an embarrassing loss, still was one of the bright spots for the Raiders. He caught 8 out of 9 targets, 149 receiving yards, and 3 receiving touchdowns for Trey Tucker. Jalen Hurts, 226 passing yards with 3 passing touchdowns and 1 rushing touchdown against that very, very tough Rams defense. Jalen Hurts said, it's not so bad after all. Isaiah Rodgers, the cornerback for the Minnesota Vikings, 2 forced fumbles, 3 tackles, an interception, and 2 defensive touchdowns. He's the MVP of week 3, by far. I would give it to him.
Yes, absolutely. Even with Caleb Williams having a great game, that right there, yes.
All right, we said we had a lot of negative notes to go over, so real quick, I'm going to go over the injury reports, and we're just doing the bigger names in the league, because, I mean, obviously we'd be here forever if we listed every injury. But Nick Bosa, torn ACL, he is done for the year. 49ers fans, you are suffering another year full of injuries. Holy shit, I feel bad for you. I mean, like, I don't really like the 49ers at all, but, like, dude, it's every single year the 49ers are suffering with injuries. Christian McCaffrey, Brock Purdy, George Kittle, they just have had injury problems. Trent Williams even had injury problems for a little bit, even though he is a stud and a bulldozer. CeeDee Lamb, high ankle sprain. He is going to miss a minimum of 4 weeks. So, 3 to 4 weeks, depending.
3 to 4 weeks.
Depending how fast.
If he uses one of those Saquon boots with the high ankle sprain, one of those medical air cast boots, cleared it up for Saquon a couple years ago in like 1 week. He missed 1 week. He was walking around in that air cast 1 week and then came back from a high ankle sprain. So CeeDee Lamb, get one of those boots.
Yeah, you're going to need it. Again, to another team that is just suffering, the Cowboys. I mean, they lost Micah Parsons before the year even started.
That was self-inflicted.
Yeah, well, no, it was their own fault, but still.
Yeah, Jerry Jones did that.
James Conner, ankle surgery. I don't think they set a full timeline for him. I think it's looking like the full year or a minimum of 8 weeks, something like that. I don't think they've come out with a full report of that.
Yeah. The guy's made of glass. That's his entire career.
Packers, Zach Tom, one of the best tackles in the league, oblique injury. Didn't report how long he's going to be out for.
Offensive tackle?
Yep, for Zach Tom. And it showed because...
Speaking of games from last week, the Browns put it on the Packers. You can see, like, I'm a Packers fan. The last couple episodes, I really bring up the Pack, but I'm telling you, when they're not in Lambeau, the Packers are an entirely different team. Cleveland proved that.
Yeah.
Cleveland proved that.
Well, they were suffering injuries from Zach Tom and Aaron Banks. That's 2 of their better starting offensive linemen who left in the first quarter, I believe. So, yeah, it's just not good for Packers fans at all. I mean, it showed. If any Packers fans watched that game, it was a sloppy performance from both sides. But, yes, the Browns squeaked out a win. And Packers, I mean, dude, come on. Like, Jordan Love was on his ass most of the game. He was getting pressured like crazy. Josh Jacobs wasn't able to generate anything. And I don't think it was Jordan Love, and I don't think it was Josh Jacobs' fault. It just showed you guys didn't have your 2 better offensive linemen. Obviously, they still have Elton Jenkins. He's still I think he is their best offensive lineman, either him or Zach Tom, I would say. But still, it showed. It showed you guys didn't have them.
Hats off to the Browns, though.
While the
That's
Packers were
good.
banged up or not, that's impressive for the Browns.
Yes, very impressive. And they were in Cleveland, so good. I mean, the Cleveland fans, they do enough suffering, but
Yeah.
at least the home team delivered for the dog pound. So, nice win. Excellent win.
Another injury, Derek Stingley, abdomen. He left in the second quarter, I believe, of the Texans game against the Jaguars. So I don't, and there's no reports on when he's estimated to come back. Lane Johnson, another great offensive lineman. He left in the first quarter, I believe, of the Rams game.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, it was early on. And neck injury, not estimated to return. Mike Evans, hamstring. They haven't listed a return yet. Terry McLaurin, quad. And they haven't listed a return yet. And obviously, Najee Harris, who tore his Achilles, and he's out for the year. I mean, I don't think they came out with it yet, but I'm going to take a wild guess and say he's out for the year.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that was the positive note. And the negative note, obviously, injuries suck. I'm sorry if I said any players that were on your team, but it's a part of football. You got to learn to overcome it. I mean, how do you think the Bengals feel after losing Joe Burrow? So, it's just one of the worst parts of football, but sometimes you just need to maybe make a trade or do some free agency.
Draft better.
Yeah, draft better, yeah. So,
Make sure to go back and watch our last episode. We talked specifically about the Cincinnati Bengals.
We did, yes.
And we talked about them in depthly and how they're failing Joe Burrow.
How bad their drafting has been for offensive linemen in the past 6 years.
That'll be linked in the comments. That'll be
in the description. Yeah.
In the description, yeah.
But
comments are for you.
Yeah. Do you all right, you want to go over some of the games from last week? Recap it.
Yeah, I want to talk. Well, let's talk about the game that happened just last night. The Lions went into Baltimore and won.
Yes.
It's a big victory for the Lions. Very big victory for the Lions because Baltimore are Super Bowl favorites. So, I mean, going in and getting that W, I mean, that says a lot. Jahmyr Gibbs and Montgomery, they just had a field day running all over the Baltimore's worst defense. I'm surprised, let that happen. Gibbs and Montgomery, that's a good duo. Sonic and Knuckles duo delivered. And can we talk about Derrick Henry again?
Yeah, I guess we can. We did bring it up in the last week 2 recap, but again, Derrick Henry, another fumble, 12 carries for 50 yards, which, I was saying this earlier, it's not bad numbers for an average running back, but Derrick Henry is one of the superstars in the league. When you give him 12 carries, well, first of all, you should be giving Derrick Henry more than 12 carries anyway, but when you give Derrick Henry 12 carries, you at least want him to get to that 70-yard range. He did get a touchdown, so there are some bright spots. It's not like Derrick Henry's playing completely dog shit. It's just like the fumbles are costly, and they're in the most crucial points of the game.
Yeah.
It's in the clutch. He keeps fumbling. So,
yeah.
I mean, obviously 3 weeks, 3 fumbles is horrendous, but
when you, it's hard to justify when his yards per carry is where it's good. That's good. Why aren't they running the ball more? You could justify running the ball more. They should run the ball more with Derrick Henry. And, but Derrick Henry, you're not doing yourself any favors to get those more carries when you're fumbling the rock. Oh my goodness.
yeah.
That's 3 fumbles in 3 weeks. That's
Hey,
bad. That's bad.
If we want to talk about fumbling, Ramondre Stevenson and Antonio Gibson have both been fumbling in New England and doing nothing special. Ramondre Stevenson's been okay. He's had okay moments.
He's mid.
But you drafted a running back in the second round. New England Patriots, why are you not utilizing TreVeyon Henderson? Why is he not getting developed into the game plan? He was one of the better pass catching running backs in the draft. Why are you not even using him? Why is he not on the field? Why are you putting Antonio Gibson out there almost as much as you put Travion Henderson out there?
Oh man.
Especially with them having fumbling problems this early in the year.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, does he not know the playbook? I
I
mean, he is a rookie.
Josh McDaniels
There's
is
gotta be a fucking reason as to why this guy isn't on the field more.
Josh McDaniels is back to being the Patriots OC, right?
Yes.
I think it's just him being a fucking idiot.
Oh my. Well, yeah. As Raiders fans, we know he's a fucking genius. Josh is anything but. Yeah.
I don't like Josh McDaniels at all. I don't think he's a great coach. And a guy who I thought was overrated as well, Kellen Moore. And he's not having a great opening to the Saints. Now, the Saints do have a rough roster, but, dude, you can't lose 44-7 to the Seattle Seahawks. Come on, Saints. Like, I know your roster isn't great. You need to put up a better fight than that. And I don't like how Kellen Moore didn't bench Spencer Rattler until the very, very last drive. Tyler Shuck, just give him some experience. I know he wasn't the highest rated quarterback out of college, but you took a second round pick on the guy. Just get him some kind of game time practice against a game you're getting blown out in. And they kept Kamara in that game a lot longer than they should have as well.
Yeah.
So I didn't like that from Kellen Moore at all. I didn't like that one bit. Thought that was very dumb coaching by Kellen Moore. I really wasn't a huge fan of him, even when he was on the Eagles and way back when I think he was on the Chargers and Cowboys. I think he was OC for those two teams as well. I never really liked him, to be honest, but he got a big payday to go to New Orleans, and it's not looking great so far because, yes, the Saints aren't going to win a whole bunch of games, but oh my God, they're off to an even worse start than I imagined.
Yeah, I did bets with some buddies before the season, saying the Saints will win a minimum of 5 games. You know, they'll get 5 wins. I just think that's this happens. Oh my goodness, now we got 3 wins, and you still got 10 games left, or you got 8 games left. You just need to get 2 more wins. Like, I think 5 games is a definitely hittable number. I'm not saying the Saints are a good team. They're going to fight for those 5 wins. So I did those bets. Bet here. But with after the Seattle game, I'm really having second thoughts on it. It might be really bad. I dare I say that the Saints go winless. I mean,
I think they'll get at least 2 or 3 wins.
Oh man, it's hard. It's hard to justify that.
To help your case, it's kind of easier for upsets to happen in the National Football League, just because there's only one game a week. So it's a tad easier because, I mean, the skill range isn't as crazy as like maybe if you guys are baseball fans. Some teams, like the way it's set up with the payroll, some teams just don't spend money at all, and it's like they have a minor league team, and they're just facing like a team like the Yankees who just spend $1 billion every year. The Dodgers spend $1 billion every year. So upsets can happen a little bit more often. We saw it obviously with the Browns versus the Packers.
Yeah. And since we're talking about the Saints, I just want to bring up Blake Rupe. He really should not be in the NFL.
Cut his ass.
Yeah, no.
Cut his ass.
When your rookie year, you making and missing, your horrible percentage rate on field goals made, your rookie year, okay. Your second year, okay. But at this point, no. Why are you still in rookie mode? Like, no. The NFL isn't for that. That is college. Kicking. Not making millions of dollars. Like, no. Blake Rupe has no business being on the New Orleans Saints. I'm sorry. He's missing, and NFL standards, NFL kickers, I want to say 45 yards and in.
You should damn near be
That
automatic.
yeah, that's a gimme. If you're not
Once in
hitting,
a blue moon, miss a kick from
if you're not hitting 93% from 93% or higher from 45 yards and in, what are you doing on an NFL roster? Why are you getting paid this much money to kick a football? Like, just no. Like, now, outside from, like, say, 46 yards and beyond, okay. But the generation of kickers has gone up. You know, there's Aubrey making 64-yard field goals consistently.
I want to stay on this topic.
Yeah, no, because kicking it there were a lot of games this past week that were last second field goals.
Or even more. Hold on, even more importantly, this week, Rams versus Eagles. The Los Angeles Rams had 2 blocked field goals against them. Dude, I'm Sean McVay. I'm walking in there with my special teams coordinator, and I'm like, dude, if this ever happens again, you're gone. 1 blocked field goal, okay, it happens.
Yeah.
It's very rare. It's a very rare play. Okay,
but it does happen.
2 times in 1 game.
No, in a row.
In a row, too. Yeah.
What are you doing?
Yes. So, if you guys didn't get to see the Rams game, it was pretty close. The Rams were winning by 2 scores, and then the Eagles kept marching and marching. Then the Eagles took the lead. Then the Rams had a chance to get a last-second field goal. It got blocked. Jordan Davis, the 345-pound man, returns it, goes over 60 yards. I think he was fast. I forget the exact, but it said he was the fastest.
He beat me in a race.
Yeah, always. Yeah, but no, that big man was running, and hey, good for him. Good for him. I love seeing big man touchdowns as a big man myself. I just think it's always cool to watch. But if I'm Sean McVay...
And they enjoy it. They enjoy it.
Yeah,
they do enjoy it. They don't get touchdowns. So them with the ball in their hands, their eyes are like, you know, and then, so good on him getting the touchdown, I'm sure.
Sean McVay needs to have a serious talk with the special teams coordinator, though. Maybe make some substitutions in the field goal block unit, because that is ridiculous. If I'm a Rams fan, I am mad. So you were attempting the game-winning field goal with your kicker, Joshua Carty, who's pretty solid. You probably would have won that game.
Yes.
You'd be undefeated right now.
Yep.
Not only if you didn't get the first field goal block, you would have won already. And the second one, that would have made it go to OT.
So god-awful.
I can't remember what it went to OT or the Eagles would have barely won. But anyway, last second the Eagles returned it anyway. And we're just like, well, now it's definitely not your guys' game.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Rams fans, that was brutal.
I feel bad for the fans.
Yeah.
They
had a Super Bowl 3 years ago, so fuck them.
Yeah.
I've never got to see the Raiders win a Super Bowl, so. But still.
It has been a bit.
But still, yeah, that's embarrassing. No, that's bad. That's really bad. I am shifting something up on the field goal block unit.
Yeah, no. Heads would roll if I was even the general manager of the Rams. I would sit down with McVay and be like, "What the fuck? What the fuck did I just watch?"
We're spending a whole practice on field goal block.
Yeah, no. And if it was a missed assignment, then like if someone missed the block and this guy came in like, doing a Superman jump and getting the block, like, okay, if it was a missed assignment, you're running. You're running. Coach, it's practice. Guess what? Not for you. You're running. You fucked up. You know what you did. It led to this. Run.
To be fair, the Eagles' defense and special teams is relentless and very good, but you can't.
But they knew that.
You can't use that as an excuse.
No.
It's still dog shit on the Rams.
Yeah. No.
So another game we should probably highlight is the Carolina Panthers 30-0 against the Atlanta Falcons, and I said this earlier. It wasn't even like the Panthers did that great. Bryce Young did okay. I don't even think he had a touchdown. If he did, he had 1. He didn't have to throw an interception though, so that's at least a positive
That
note.
is good.
Yeah, it was mainly just Michael Penix giving them good field position. Michael Penix was really bad that game. He attempted a lot of passes. I don't even think he reached 50 completion percentage. If he did, it was
You
just barely over.
you talked about the Saints
Yeah, the
waiting
two
until the
interceptions.
last drive for Tyler Shuck to come in.
They should have put Kirk Cousins in sooner. I can't.
That's a division game.
Yes,
Like, don't get, yes, you're on the road, you're in Carolina, but for the Falcons to put up, you got shut out. Do you know how hard it is to get shut out in today's game?
they favor the offense. You damn near get the ball at the 30-yard line every time
Yes,
now,
yes. Like,
which I think is stupid, but that's a debate for another day.
yeah.
I 30 or 35-yard line. Pretty sure it's the 35.
If it's a touchback, yeah.
Yeah, if it's a touchback.
Yeah.
But
Kickers are adapting their kick.
they
Last
are.
season there was a lot of touchbacks and teams getting to
Yes.
start at the 35, but this year I've noticed a lot from watching the games. Kickers are going up to the ball and kicking off differently. Like,
Coffin corner's coming back.
yeah, they
Kind of.
you could tell the kickers are not going full force when they're kicking off. Like, you could
Yeah.
tell that kicker. I was watching a kicker here, a kicker there. You could tell that they're kicking the ball not full force. You could tell that they're pulling back, and no, the ball drops. Is caught at the 10-yard line, caught at the 8-yard line. That's what they want.
I will
You
say
know?
it is going a lot more smoothly than it did last season,
Yeah,
which obviously was the first time ever last season they introduced it. So,
yeah. You'll have bumps in that with
But-
the first season of it.
but still, I don't like the idea of a touchback being at the 35. Dude, they just need like a 20-yard gain, and if you have a kicker like Brandon Aubrey, you're in field goal range. It's
Yeah.
like what? Like that's so unfair to ask for a defense. But yeah. Anyway, back to the point. It is hard to get shut out in the National Football League.
Yeah,
It's very hard. You have got to be a really bad team.
that's extremely embarrassing for the Atlanta Falcons.
Yeah.
That's
Another game we should probably talk about. Carson Wentz and the Minnesota Vikings, a 48-10 win. Obviously, we talked about Isaiah Rodgers. He helped the Vikings tremendously in that game.
yeah. He was the player of the week for.
I would say, would you agree?
Oh yeah, no,
Yeah. And the Vikings defense in general, they had 2 defensive touchdowns, obviously, 2 interceptions, and 2 forced fumbles. Oh my God, that is insane. Isaiah Rodgers, the 1 touchdown was an 87-yard pick 6 off Jake Browning, who's not looking great at all. And Carson Wentz. Guys, we got to see Carson Wentz play a game in 2025. How lucky of us. I mean, hey,
How lucky of us.
Carson Wentz did pretty solid. I got him for 14 for 20. So he didn't pass a whole lot, but hey, I don't really think he needed to. 173 passing yards and 2 passing touchdowns. Kevin O'Connell just figures it out. I like him. I like Kevin O'Connell. He just figures it out. No matter what. He is a solid coach. There was a reason he was the coach of the year last year.
Yeah.
He figures it out no matter what. Even though they did have a rough week with J.J. McCarthy last week.
Yeah.
He got injured, and Carson Wentz, I'm not saying Carson Wentz is a bad backup, but I wouldn't think he's one of the better backups in the league. But, for him to come in there and go against the Falcons, or not the Falcons, the Bengals defense, which, hey, Bengals defense isn't the greatest, but still, it's a starting NFL defense. And, yeah, for a guy who has had very little playing time in the last 3 years, that's really impressive. Only 6 incompletions, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah.
That's hats off to Carson Wentz. Pretty solid performance from him.
Yeah. And Jordan Mason did good, and the hole left by Aaron Jones being hurt. Is he on the IR?
I don't remember what Aaron Jones is listed at right now. Last I knew, he
Yeah.
was like doubtful or something like
Yeah,
that.
but he's supposed to miss multiple weeks. I don't know if
Wasn't it
he went
something?
on the IR.
I can't eat. Was it something with his leg?
Yeah.
He's had that injury before or something. Don't remember exactly what it was. I just know his leg was fucked up. I think it was a torn ACL, which is which
Oh yeah, this last one.
his
Yeah.
last big injury,
Yeah.
which is I mean, if you think about, like, it's pretty easy to re-tear your ACL, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Fortunately, we see that quite a bit.
It's like
It sucks.
ACLs are like Pringles. Once you pop, you can't stop.
Yeah, pretty much. It's not
once
great.
once it tears, you what do we say? We gotta come up with a slogan for that. Once it tears,
it's always a scare.
yeah. Oh yeah, no. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Once it
Once it
tears, it's
tears, it's
always a
always a
scare.
scare. Every time you're running, it's
Yeah.
a scare.
I mean, I do feel bad. It's not great. I mean, we saw the no contact injury
Yeah.
happen to Najee Harris, and it's like the turf toe injury happened to Joe Burrow as well. It's like, I don't know. I just feel bad. And I especially feel bad for the no contact injuries. It just sucks to see. It's like,
Horrible luck. It's just
yeah, it's
dumb
like,
luck.
it's like,
Just
wow. Like, yeah. It's like no one was on your side that day. And
yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know. It's just a
Unlucky
really,
guys. Just unlucky.
yeah, that is for sure. All right. Do you want to go over the picks?
Well, yeah. No, let's do the picks.
All right. So
So who's in the lead after?
the record, Justin, who's another guy on the podcast, but he's not here with us right now.
Yeah.
But
He was in the lead.
he was. He went 3-2 last week.
Well,
So now he's got
that's down to my level.
It's okay. It's a little bit above 500.
Yeah.
He went 10-6 for the year.
So he was 3-2. He did miss that. He did take the Ravens over the
Yeah.
Lions. Us two, took the Lions.
Yep,
So
sure did.
that's one that we got right.
Me, Orb, flawless. What can I say? 5-0. I know ball. He doesn't.
Oh.
5-0. Putting my record at 11-5. Suck it, Justin. I'm ahead of you now.
Oh, jeez.
No doubt, dog. He went 3-2 last week. Same record as Justin.
Yep.
He is now 7-8 on the on the year.
Oh no.
So, or 8-8. Sorry, I misspoke. 8-8. He's
I'm actually 500 then.
500%. So, yeah, he's gonna need a few games. If you guys listened to the last podcast, he had a very, very stupid strategy. It was the week 2, and this guy was talking about, I'm just gonna pick people you don't because I need to go against the margin. And it's like, dude, it's
I need to make up ground.
That's something you do in like week 14 or 15. This guy was doing it in week 2. I mean,
I'm ahead of the curve.
he's a gambler. I mean, he was doubling down on the strategy.
Yes.
And if it paid off, we would have looked like the idiots.
So what
unfortunately it didn't.
What's your record total now?
11-5, leading by 1 game against Justin. Justin's 10-6.
And I have 8.
You're 8-8.
So yeah, I got ground to make up. How you do that is you take games differently than he takes.
Well, he even worsened his margin last week.
You shut up! Don't bring that up.
I mean, hey, if it would have worked, I would have looked like the idiot, and you would have been making fun of me. So I gotta make fun of you because I know you would have did it to me.
Okay, that's fair.
All right, let's go ahead. Week 4 is coming up, week 4 is coming up. So Thursday night football, it is going to be the Seattle Seahawks at the Arizona Cardinals, and we're going to go over our picks here. First, I'm going to say, no doubt, dog, take it away.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and take the Cardinals. And they're playing home, and Seattle isn't as good as what they were last week. The Saints gift wrapped them that win, and I'm taking the Cardinals.
Yeah, I am. I'm gonna take the Cardinals as well. I agree. A Thursday night is always a little bit of an odd performance, so I'm going to take the Cardinals. They've not been too bad this year. They barely lost to the 49ers last week.
Yeah.
The defense did shit down their leg in the fourth quarter. They just let CMC get 40 yards randomly. But I'm gonna take the Cardinals. They always play the Seahawks very good. I think that's gonna be a very competitive game.
Yeah. Justin is taking Seattle.
Seattle, all right,
He says Seattle by at least 3 points.
at least 3. Jackson Smith-Njigba has been very great this year. We got to give him some props. But I'm hoping Will Johnson can contain him best he can.
Yeah, well, that's a good matchup.
If he's healthy, I know he was suffering a little injury. I don't think it was major though. But Cardinals do not have James Conner as well, so it's going to impact their offense a little bit.
Trey Benson's a good running back. That's it.
He's not bad.
That's a good second string running back to have.
All right, the international game this week is going to be the Vikings at the Steelers. I'm going to go ahead and take this one away. I'm going to take the Minnesota Vikings. And is it recency bias? Yes, but I think that defense will do what it did again against the Steelers. The Steelers' offense has really only been spectacular in week 1. And their defense, what the hell is going on in their defense? They put up a decent performance against the Patriots, but it's the Patriots' offense. Not that the Patriots' offense is bad, it's just not feared. Like, the Steelers are supposed to have a top 5 defense in the league. They haven't played like it so far this year. I think that's going to continue internationally. So, I'm going to take the Minnesota Vikings.
Well, I'm going to take the Steelers. I don't like the Steelers at all, and I don't like Aaron Rodgers at all. But Rodgers just seems to bail out in big games. So, he's going to ball out. Sorry. No, bail out. Yeah. If they're losing in the fourth quarter, he will bail out the Steelers.
He is very clutch.
Yeah.
Unless he's facing the 49ers.
Justin is also taking the Steelers. He likes Minnesota's defense, which, how can you not after last week against the Bengals? But he says, unfortunately, he has more faith in Rodgers than the Minnesota defense.
That makes sense.
And Minnesota, if they happen to win this game, I think that would be a really good turning point for them. Like, because did they do good against Jake Browning and the Bengals? Yes, obviously they did. But if they do it to Rodgers and DK Metcalf, then, then you really got to tip your hat at Minnesota. But me and Justin are going with the Steelers. Next game.
It's going to be the Texans at the Titans. Oh, excuse me. Texans at Titans. Both teams have yet to have a win this season. Yes, the Houston Texans do not have a win. I am as shocked as you are. I don't think they have a great offensive line, but other than that, I like their defense. I liked their quarterback. He's starting to worry me, though. CJ Stroud, he's starting to play really bad. He's got comparable numbers to Anthony Richardson so far this season. And obviously, I'm talking about Richardson when he was starting. Because
last year.
It's Daniel Jones season in Indianapolis. But yeah.
Indiana Jones.
Yeah, Indiana Jones. Well, we'll get into that very soon. But I am going to take the Texans. I think they're going to pick up their first win. It is a division matchup. They're not going to take it easy. They are tired of messing around. I think D'Amico Ryans' job is on the table if he loses this. I could see the Texans front office being like,
I know he's a good coach.
Something's got to change.
Like, you can't say, like, oh, that's a bad loss, oh, that's bad luck. You can't say that every week.
Yeah.
You just can't. Like, D'Amico Ryans, you agree that he's a good coach?
He's a solid coach.
I think he's actually a good coach.
He's not bad. He could, put it this way, he is deserving to have a starting job in the NFL, being a starting coach.
Yeah.
Just, unfortunately, maybe it might not be the Texans, because when your team doesn't perform and there are high expectations, somebody's got to point the finger at somebody, because that's always what it is. It's always a blame game. Someone's always got to get the blame. By the media, by the fans like us, by the front office. They got to put the blame on someone, and normally it's the head coach or the quarterback.
And
I don't think they're going to give up on CJ Stroud.
And I think that's a very good point to bring up. is the climate for the hot seat in for the Houston Texans is the seat doesn't get as hot as it does in Dallas,
Yeah.
as it does in for I don't know for the Packers or another high profile team that is expected to do well. Like
Yeah.
yeah, this like the Houston Texans are kind of like so they can deal with some losses.
A
They
few.
can.
A, a few. I don't think many people expect them to start 0-3 though.
That's true. That's true. That
And,
has the temperature
and
rising.
I'm
So
not saying fire your head coach after 3 wins or after 3 losses. But if you lose to the Tennessee Titans, the worst team in the league last year, who didn't make any major improvements, that's gonna look really bad. And it's gonna
yeah,
look like that division is no longer yours. And the Colts and Indiana Jones are already starting to run away with the AFC South very early in the year.
yeah,
Very early.
yeah.
Who's
So
Justin?
this was what we do is we do any of the primetime games. So like Thursday, Monday, Sunday night, those games are included in our picks, and then even international games like this one, the Vikings and the Steelers, that's a different time frame, so that gets included as well. But we also pick out um,
Yeah.
the winner of last week's.
He let me pick it out.
He picked it out. It was for he picked the 1 o'clock and 4 o'clock game. He picked out the Texans.
First the Colts, because they both don't have a win yet, and it's going to be a
Well, no,
division
not the
matchup.
Colts.
Or
Texans versus
Texans at the Titans,
Titans.
because it's a
Yeah,
division matchup, and they both don't have a win yet.
yeah. It's you said it was a matchup of the winless. Someone's coming out with the first W, and I think that was a good pick by you.
Yeah.
That's a game to talk about. Yeah. So, Justin, so who you taking? The Texans?
Texans.
Justin's taking the Texans. He said Shroud and the rest of the Houston's offense finally get it together. They get it on track, and they get their first win because the defense will also still be there. And he says that the offense will be on track. And I, I'm taking the Texans as well. I mean,
Yeah.
it's they're facing a rookie quarterback who's not doing anything like high profile rookie quarterbacks do. Like Cam Ward really hasn't.
A little bit of a slow start, but
Yeah, he's not Mahoming it up,
yeah.
or he's not a Jaden Daniels. It's not there yet. I'm not saying he's a bust. Not saying he's a bust. There's going to be some growing pains. Maybe by week 10, he's out of those, and then he's starting to ball out. So there's hope for it.
All right, now we're getting to the Colts.
Yes.
Colts at the Los Angeles Rams. Rams technically should
This-
be undefeated if they had a field goal blocking unit, and the Colts
This
are
was
undefeated.
your 4 o'clock game
Yep,
to pick out.
yep. Colts at the Rams. Like I said, Rams should be undefeated if they knew how to block during the field goals.
Yeah.
And Colts, very surprising team, undefeated. Daniel Jones is playing like an all-pro quarterback. Who you got in this?
I'm taking the Rams. I think the buck stops here for Indiana Jones. Like I'm sorry.
Disrespecting Indiana Jones.
Yeah, I am. I agree with Justin. He's taking the Rams as well, and he says, "Sorry, Danny Dimes, the streak has to end momentarily," and they're in LA, right?
Yep, SoFi Stadium.
Yeah. So, yeah, no, I think the streak does stop there. Yeah, the buck stops here in LA.
I was just messing with you because I'm taking the Rams as well. Sorry, Danny Dimes. It's been a magical run. Kind of similar to what Justin said.
Yeah.
Jared Verse, Byron Young, Brandon Frisk are going to introduce you to some hard-nosed football and put you on your ass.
Yeah.
Daniel Jones, I like what you're doing in Indianapolis. It's pretty spectacular. It's honestly kind of funny comparing that you were nothing, next to nothing, in the New York Jets organization or New York Giants organization, and you just leave and you start balling out. That's pretty funny to me. And you're outperforming a 4th overall pick, Anthony Richardson, who is you can't imagine what's going on in Anthony Richardson's head right now.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
this guy was supposed to be an athletic freak, supposed to be very a dual threat. He did have some accuracy issues in college, but still, he was expected to be a lot better than this. Anthony Richardson, it's looking like Indianapolis is not his future home if Daniel Jones keeps this up. But yeah, anyway, I'm taking the Rams in SoFi Stadium, and we all are. So that's 2 back-to-back. We all took the Texans, and we all took the Rams.
Yeah.
How you gonna get this margin?
Yeah, I don't know. We got picks coming up. So
all right, we got the Packers at the Cowboys.
I think this. Let's go over this quickly. It's the Packers.
Packers, go Pack, go.
Yeah. The Browns aren't worth a damn without CD Lamb.
Browns.
I mean, well, no, the Cowboys are gonna look like the Browns without CD Lamb. So
you were thinking of this week, which I did want to say, Packers fans, don't worry, it was a fluke.
It was
a fluke.
Yeah.
Those happen.
Who's home?
You did.
Cowboys.
Cowboys are home. Arlington, Texas.
If CeeDee Lamb was healthy and playing in this game, I would take the Cowboys. I would take the Cowboys.
I would think about it a little bit more, but it's not even a doubt in my mind.
Yeah.
Green Bay Packers are going to go out there and whoop some Cowboy ass. Who's Justin got? Packers, I'm assuming?
He's taking the Packers as well. He says loves finally utilizing Dubs. I don't know. I call him Dubs.
Smoking Dubs.
Yeah. He's his favorite wide receiver for the Packers. So, and he's actually he's playing as the best wide receiver.
Let's utilize Matthew Golden more.
Yeah. I don't know. I got nothing to say.
Nothing nice to say.
No. I just love how Love is spreading the ball around because that's how you do it. That's how you make defenses guess, like, where's he going to? What's they doing this play? Where's Dubs at? Where's Golden at? Where's Wicks at? Wicks is having a great year too.
Tucker Kraft.
Yeah, the tight end, always a threat. So the Dallas defense they're gonna depend on the D line
and Trayvon Diggs
and beating up on the injured Green Bay offensive line.
Yeah.
So that might be the saving grace. But I'm still taking the Packers. Justin has the Packers. You got the Packers as well.
All right. Okay. Now we are going back to the format where they have 2 Monday Night Football games, but they're running them at the same time. Don't really know why they do that.
Which is ass.
And we get to wake up on Sunday at 8:30 to watch an international game. If you guys watched one of the previous episodes, I bitched about the international games. They're stupid. The majority of your fan base is in the United States. No one likes them as much as you think. You overdo it. You just do it for money. And also, why does Canada not have a game? They watch NFL a lot, actually. Even though they do have the CFL, they watch the NFL quite a bit.
They have their own pro football.
Yeah.
So football is
stupid. Canada
is a thing up there,
and they should do Mexico more. Like, why are we going to Brazil and Germany? Those guys don't give a shit. I mean, some of them do. Some of them do because it's never been there before. But the majority of the population there, they are known for soccer. They like football, not American football. But anyway, I could talk about that forever, so I'm going to shut up.
That's soccer,
Back to 2 Monday night games. We got the Jets versus the Dolphins, an AFC East matchup. Justin's favorite team, the Miami Dolphins. I'm interested to see what he's got to say. Let's see what Justin says first.
I'm going to read word for word.
Word for word, the exact text he said.
Okay. He's taking the Jets. Reason why he's picking against his favorite team? If Fields plays, then this will be a double-digit loss for the Dolphins. Miami needs a huge management change, and to get rid of themselves of Tyreek can only be the woman and his children Hill. Sorry sack of a franchise right now, aside from A-Chain, Waddle, and a few guys on defense. Go Dolphins.
I'm interested who this few guys on defense is because defense has been pretty shit so far.
Yeah, it has been shit. Yeah.
I'm
taking the Jets.
Oh, all right.
I'm taking the Jets. The Dolphins are fighting for the worst team in the NFL.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely they are. But you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take the Dolphins.
Really? That's a stupid pick.
I don't need to widen the margin. I genuinely think it's going to happen. The Dolphins, they're not a team that's going to go winless, even though they are playing like it. They played solid against the Buffalo Bills. Only issue I had with Tua is he played smart football until the fourth quarter, which is normally a good thing. But he was throwing check down after check down, swing past the A-chain, and it's like, dude, okay, yes, you are scared to throw the ball deep.
He was playing like Drew Brees in his final year.
Yeah, I love Drew Brees, but Drew Brees threw nothing but checkdowns in his last year because his arm was going. But I do love Drew Brees. But anyway, Tua, checkdowns are smart, but you can't do the Bills picked up on it, and it will only get you so far.
Yeah.
If you're running zone defense, it basically eliminates most of the checkdowns. Unless obviously you have a very, very talented running back, which I think A-Chan's very talented, but he can only do so much, and they gave Ollie Gordon
what about him?
Yeah, so they gave Ollie Gordon a lot of touches. But anyway,
Gordon's also a rookie, right?
Yeah.
And he has more carries than Henderson from New England.
Yeah, I don't know what that
You've got to be shitting me.
Yeah.
Like, what?
Yeah, I'm taking the Dolphins, though. I think they'll finally get it done. Then we got one more Monday night game, running only 30 minutes after the first Monday night game.
Oh, that's rough. Jesus.
And it's going to be the Bengals and Broncos.
Who's home?
All right, so we got Bengals, Broncos. Broncos are home.
Oh. Who is it? The Bengals and Broncos?
Yes.
It doesn't even matter who's fucking home. That's the donkeys winning.
Yeah.
Like, what the Bengals did last week, what they did on Sunday. The Broncos have a good defense. What is Jake Browning and fucking... Well, what is he going to do this week? Like,
I agree.
Oh, my goodness.
I agree. Not a lot of diversity this week. We picked a lot of the same teams, but...
Oh, yeah. No, a lot of them are just like...
I think a lot of them are
no-brainers. No-brainers.
I mean, the Cardinals and Thursday night, Seahawks and Cardinals, that's going to be competitive. Either one could come out.
Yeah, that's a coin flip.
But yeah, I'm going to take the Broncos until the Bengals don't have Drake Browning at quarterback. I don't think I'm going to take them.
That's a safe bet.
So who's Justin got?
He's got the Broncos as well.
Yeah, I don't blame him at all.
Yeah, and the Broncos, they're out for blood because
they haven't started the year that great either.
They just lost a division game to the Chargers, so they're going to be bringing the heat, to make up for how they're feeling right now, losing to a division opponent in a close game. So they're gonna be coming out strong. In Cincinnati, you are the sacrificial lamb.
Essentially, yeah.
Yeah.
Is he doing a touchdown?
Just no. I'm good.
All right.
Yeah, I think we covered what I wanted to bring up. Derrick Henry's fumbles. I want to bring up how Henderson isn't getting used worth a damn in New England. Wanted to talk about the kicking, which we've touched on a bit in every episode. But kickers are, there's a new brand of kickers. Yeah. Aubrey is at the apex of it.
Yeah, for sure.
Butker he's not a good kicker anymore. He's missing a lot of field goals. And
It's like ever since he got canceled,
yeah.
he started sucking.
Oh, I got something I want to bring up. Before we cut the show. Jackson Dart is getting a start
Jackson Dart.
this coming Sunday.
Now's his time to shine.
Yep, the new era. Like, hopefully, you know, we talked about Indiana Jones, Danny Dimes.
Yeah.
But the Giants thought they had their savior at quarterback after Eli. Okay, Daniel Jones. That didn't quite fucking work out now, did it?
Oh, it did.
No. So he goes off to Indiana to become Indiana Jones, winning a team that's, you know, making the team 3-0 at the start of a year. What are the Giants left with?
They're 0-3 as well.
This is their prodigy in Jackson Dart making the first start. And also,
I think he'll be pretty solid.
Scadaboo is
RB1.
Yeah, he's RB1.
Tracy
So you
is done for the year.
I don't think it was a year. It was a couple weeks.
I don't know how serious it is. He wasn't on the injury report because it's not really a superstar name. I mean, he's a good name, but
he's a starter.
Well, yeah, but he's nothing. He's nothing compared to like Mike Evans and Terry McLaurin.
Oh yeah.
No. But yeah, Tyrone Tracy is suffering injury. So Jackson Dart, he's gonna be getting the big start in the Big Apple. Yeah. Even though they technically play in New Jersey. Liars.
That's a sour apple, New Jersey.
Yeah, but I think he'll do solid. I think Jackson Dart will do pretty solid. What is your prediction?
I think that he's going to do just fine. The Giants are a very trending up team. That defense in New York, that's trending way up.
Mm-hmm.
And the offense is, going, just not as fast. So it is trending up. I think there's good things on board for the New York Giants as a team. Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you guys enjoy NFL content and NHL content. NHL content coming very soon. Content.
Yep, we're gonna be shooting an episode here within a couple days. Yeah.
Yep. All right, guys. I'll see you in the next episode. If you're listening on Spotify, make sure to download.